What up, gang? Back at you with another one. Confidential hood stories coming at you. Yeah, today gonna be a banger, y'all. Today is about when I hung myself. From the other story when they thought I snitched. You see, this a cold game out there, man. So y'all stay tuned for this one, cause this one finna be a banger. Hey, check this out. Man, look, I'm sitting in San Quentin, right? And I'm like, man, what's really going on? You feel me? My name steady ringing and shit. You know, it's a whole lot of hating going on. It's a whole lot of betrayal going on. It's a whole lot of animosity going on. But for one thing for sure, man, I was sticking to the script. You feel me? I'm handling business. I'm feeding everybody. You feel me? And the ones that I did feed, they act like they don't even know what went on that day. You feel me? They act like they ain't see me coming to county with nothing. They act like they wasn't eating them noodles with me and blowing that purple with me. They act like you feel me? They act like I ain't never even came in with nothing, you feel me? Like I really got sucked up, you feel me? And like I was in there, yeah. So it's a cold game, man, cause even the ones that was there, you feel me? They won't even stand up for you. You feel me? They won't even stand up for me. They wouldn't even stand up for their motherfucking self, you feel me? So that's how the game go. Well, I'm sitting there San Quentin now, I'm like, damn. You feel me? My name going like this. And this 3 years after when I got sucked up. You feel me? 3 years after when I was shaking on the van. 3 years after all the bullshit, you feel me? Being looked at wrong, you feel me? And I can sense the bad vibes, you feel me? But I'm a real one. So ain't no changing me, you feel me? Ain't no going this way, that way with me. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, straightforward with you. So here we go. So I'm sitting in Quentin. Yeah, I mean, my wife all on my line talking about they do. I'm like, damn. You feel me? I already know they was on that shit. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I really don't even want to go home. I don't even want to go home no more. You feel me? My wife acting like she ready to shake and bake me. I'm like, man, I don't even want to go home no more. I ain't got shit to live for no more. You feel me? That's how I felt. Cause all the dirt that I done did and all the contribution to the hood that I done did where I don't do nothing but show love, you feel me? I don't never hate on nobody. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. I ain't never stepped on nobody's toes. So, and that's true story. Cause I was raised by the mob. So ain't no other way around it, you feel me? I got people to come home to too. You feel me? That's very reputable, you feel me? Cause I was raised by the realest. So ain't no games. Well, the way I was raised, you feel me? And my people ain't gonna play. So all this old chit chat about me, you feel me? And ain't no evidence, ain't no paperwork, ain't nothing. And then the ones is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people seen and witnessed me going there and woo wop them, feed everybody, and come home. Now, what's the problem? What's the problem? You feel me? What's the problem? What I do? What I do wrong? What I do? Not a damn thing. You feel me? And then when I get out now, I'm looked at by the microscope like I done did something. But and then you got the ones that's really out there, that's really on that paperwork, that's riding around with them like it's cool. But I know what it is with me, because when you get to that stem where you don't give a, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody finna tell you what to do, and ain't nobody finna dictate your life no more, then that's when it's a problem. That's when you start standing up for yourself, when you start feeding the hood, when you start taking care of your people, when you start trying to build for your people, and you ain't trying to, the devil come in and try to break that all up. You feel me? I don't care where you at. I don't care if you in the trenches or not. You feel me? Look at JT, the bigger figure. I ain't go all the way around and he helped the trenches. That's me. Love it or like it. You feel me? Towards where people get the wrong conception of people sometimes when a person gets so tired of being in the street and so tired of being neglected and hurt, where only thing that can make them happy is to give back. Only thing that can make them happy is to show love, even when they ain't getting it. And that was my downfall, but my rise at the same time. Because when I'm not getting the love that I deserve, I'm going to give it out how it's supposed to be deserved. You feel me? And then the ones that look at me like I'm crazy, oh well, it is what it is. Cause I'm gonna keep it 1,000 for sure. So I'm sitting in San Quentin. And I was at a point in life where I just didn't care no more. Like everything I ever knew was took from me. So everything I ever loved was took from me. So it was like, man, if you know what I know, and you know the streets, and you know, see, I was raised in the streets from 9 years old, so that's all I know. The G's that raised me, they like my fathers and my uncles, that's all I know. The aunties out there, that's all I know. So the street is all I know. A lot of people came up in the hood and had mamas, had families, had daddies, had grandmas. I ain't had nothing. My mama was on coke. You feel me? My daddy was a Black Panther / pimp. You feel me? Living 10 lives. So I ain't had nothing but the street, but the block, but the hood. Well, they my cousins now. This my cousin, this my... Even though I had cousins in blood, but it's like we ain't even get along. I was inheriting to the mob, man. You feel me? Towards what? The loyalty that I give is like King David type loyalty. Well, King David was, you feel me, adopted in the royalty where he went to go put in that work. You feel me? He put in major work until the king started hating on him. And that sort of resembled me. But at the same time, sitting in this cell, man, at that time, and this was over almost 15 years ago. At that time, man, it's like all the thugging that I ever did, anything in the street. Because I say the street because that's the only thing I knew. The hood, that's the only thing I knew. We don't go nowhere. We don't associate with nobody. We don't deal with no other cities. So that's the only thing I know. You feel me? So if that's the only thing you ever knew, ain't nobody finna jeopardize that. Ain't nobody finna put their life out there and put their whole, you feel me, credentials and everything that they work for out there like that and just give it up. No. And they ain't got nowhere else to go? Nope. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. So it's a lot of people that'll try to knock you off your pivot so you can be out there in the desert wondering for 40 years and don't know what to do. You feel me? And that be the devil work. But at the same time, I'm sitting in this cell, man. And I'm like, man, I don't know. It was just like a lot of negativity upon me where I ain't care about nothing. I ain't care about dying. I ain't care about life. I ain't care about nothing. I told him, and I wrote a letter, and I said, I'll kill myself before I tell on anybody. I'll take my own life before anybody. I never went against the grain. I never talked down on my peoples. I never went against my peoples. I'm all for my people. You feel me? And that like broke my heart. And to this day, I'm still brokenhearted. 15 years later, I'm still brokenhearted. Because it's like, when you love the street so much, you think that people love you. And then when you realize that they ain't even care for you, man, that can be the worst feeling in the world, you feel me? Real talk. I mean, it can be the worst feeling, man. You feel me? And I'm sitting there, man. And it's like my whole life was over, man. It was like I ain't even want to live no more. So I waited for the CO. Matter of fact, I wrote the letter and I told him, man, I'll kill myself. I was kind of angry in the letter. But I didn't disrespect nobody, you feel me? And I just kept it 100. And I told my side of the story, like, man, I fed everybody. I did this, I did everything right, and I'm still wrong. You feel me? And I said I'm a man now. And it's like, the streets is all I know. And if I can't come home to what I know and to the people that love me and supposed to trust me, then I'd rather die. You feel me? Before I let somebody kill me, I'll take my own life. And that's what I tried to do. So I hung myself like an idiot, tried to hang myself. CO walked by. I waited on the counter. When he walked by, I knew he wasn't coming back for about an hour or so. So I jumped up there and I was like, shit, fuck. Wrote the letter out I already sent the letter off. Letter was a few days before I had to get to this point where I'm finna just going out. So I sent the letter out already. And I was just plotting, contemplating like, man, I'm finna just going out. So I got that thing on. And I'm like, man, it's over, kid. All the game, all the street game, all the thug life, everything I've been through, it come down to this. It come down to my loyalty for the street being misjudged. And now I'm finna just judge myself and say, I'd just rather end it all. So I just, and I was hanging. And when I hung myself, CO, when I woke up, it was like about 20 COs in my cell. And they was all trying to get me down. And when I woke up, I didn't know what was going on, so I started kicking and fighting. I pissed myself, boo-booed in my pants. They said I should have been dead. They cut me down, put me on a gurney and ran me up out of there. So they running with me with a gurney through San Quentin. Got me to the infirmary. And put me on an ambulance and shot me up out the back of San Quentin and shot me to Marin County Hospital. Sat at the hospital, did all kind of CAT scans on my neck and stuff. And they said it's a miracle that I was alive. So I don't know how I beat that one, but every time, it's like I got 9 lives. Like when I got hit by when my cousin ran me over and I flew 50 feet in the air and landed on my feet. But that's another story. That might be the next story. But yeah. And from there, they sent me to Vacaville prison and put me in a crazy house. You feel me? I sat in a crazy house for 19 months. You feel me? Just out of my mind, you feel me? And then when I got out and came home, man, I ain't go back to the hood, you feel me? And by then, my name was already out there on some sucker shit. So I'm like, you feel me? I just threw it all away, man. Let them think what they gonna think, you feel me? My name ain't on no paperwork. This 15 years later, this name still ain't on no paperwork. You feel me? And I'm still riding around, still bumping heads with cats. And they don't say nothing about it. I see cats in the county, they don't say nothing about it. I see folks at the visits, they don't say nothing about it. I see them in the pen, they don't say. And I be like, yeah, what's happening? They was talking about this and this and that, and they don't say nothing. Oh, I ain't hear about that. I don't know about that. And then most of them say, man, you know that's some bullshit. Man, we already know the truth, man. Man, stay up out the hood, man. Stay up out the way, man. Don't trust nobody, man. You know they trying to get you. I had 7 attempts on my life in the hood before I went down. You feel me? So it's like, man, who could you trust? So now I don't trust nobody. I roll by myself. You feel me? And I've been like that for almost 13 years now, by myself. You feel me? When I used to run with 1,000 cats, now I run by myself. And that's the way that I survive. You feel me? That's the way I stay afloat. I ain't got to worry about nobody. I ain't got to worry about is they trustworthy. I ain't got to worry about is they loyal. I ain't going to judge myself. And I ain't going to tell on myself neither. You feel me? I ain't going to kill myself like they set me up to do. You feel me? When I'm a God in the flesh, you feel me? It wasn't meant for me to go. All them times, all them attempts on my life, even I couldn't even kill myself. So you know something ain't right about it. I'm here for a reason. You feel me? And I support all the people that's out there that have suicide thoughts and trying to commit suicide. Man, y'all gotta stay strong out there because people will push us and bully us and torment us to the way where we just feel like giving up. Don't never give up, you feel me? Don't never give up. Don't never let nobody try to dictate your life and tell you who you are. Be who you are, you feel me? No matter what, you feel me? And that's today's message. You feel me? Be who you is. Live your life. Even if they don't like you, even if they hate you, even if they slander you. Live your life. Man, we signing out. I sure appreciate y'all checking out this video. But man, yeah, that's a story, man. That's a story, and it was a deep story. But at the same time, we gotta learn from it. You feel me? We gotta learn from it. And I got many more stories coming at y'all with these confidential hood stories. So stay tuned, man. Peace to the world. Yeah.